Hello, hello. Bella and I just wanted to say hello, hello, hello. We also wanted to show you the view. We've just been on a quick run, and instead of a walk, we decided, because it was overcast, we decided to go for a big romp through all the parks, and we've ended up here. So let me show you where. We're down at the beautiful Carril Bay. So here we are. You can hear the shrillness of the cicadas in the background. And the water lapping at my feet. See that? Woo! It's pretty amazing. It's pretty beautiful here. So this is part of our daily walk, and I bring Stella. We come running through the parks and through a bit of Aussie bush that you can kind of see over there how dense it is. We have all this beautiful bush land in around our harbour fronts and waterways, which are, you know, within the city. And so I bring her down here so she can jump in the water and have a swim. But what I also, besides sharing the view, obviously, what I wanted to talk to you about was my words for the year. Have you guys set an intention for 2023? Is that something you do? I like to have a word. I used to set just one word. Now it seems to be two. And my two this year was camino, which is to walk in, or caminar is walk in Spanish. So camino is I walk, or it is, a road of walking a road. And so my two words are camino and grace. Grace was really important to me. It's something that I have been working on for the last 5 years, because I used to be a little obtuse. Don't get me wrong, I can still be pointy and poke. But I love being able to respond automatically with grace. And so this year I really wanted to be more conscious around it. So for some reason the word camino came up, and I thought initially that it was about doing caminos, because there's so many beautiful caminos. My dear friends Cheryl and Greg Kavanagh have done lots of caminos, and I'm hoping to join one with them at some stage. But it's actually not just walking and walking beautiful, lands and paths like, this around beautiful harbour fronts, or through beautiful pine forests if you're in the northern hemisphere, or whatever. It's actually what I realised. For me, the word camino means about walking a path of purpose this year. I want to be more purposeful and impactful this year. And so my phrase that has developed for 2023 is to walk with power, purpose, passion, and grace. And you got to obviously shove some love in there as well, because the essence of me is love, and the essence of you is love too. I feel some people cringe when I say that, but it's the truth. We're all unconditionality and love at the heart of it. We're just conditioned not to be, not to see that. And so for me, walking this path of power, passion, purpose, and unconditionality and love and joy and truth and all of that you want to bundle into it, is about me stepping into the public stage and onto the public stage, and not just doing it for myself, but bringing a very loud and clear message. And that's kind of interesting, because I always believe there's no mistakes, there's only investments in you, particularly when you look back on all the past things that you revolve around in your head, all those little snippets of tape that rerun, and you just cringe and go, oh, yuck. Oh, I made a big boo-boo, I made a big mistake then, how embarrassing, it was awful. And it's not just about that, it's about the fact that there's all this synchronous feedback happening to you. And that's what I teach about in HumNav, the human navigation process, because what I want people to realize is that life is happening for you, not to you. And there is also so much stuff unfolding around you and within you to give you some really specific guidance as to who you are at a truth level. Who is you authentically? What are you here to do? How do I get onto my path of purpose and be more purposeful? And I, you know, for me, it's all about being soulfully impactful. I want people to feel it at a really deep heart and soul level, right? Yes, we can get things intellectually, but guess what? This little puppy up here is, to me, the command center. We have 2 other intelligence centers that we should be, well, not should, I don't want to use a should, but we can be dialing into, and that's our heart space, which is the heart as the harmonizer, and our intuition, which is our actual guidance system. So if we have this wonderful trilogy guiding us, these 3 intelligence centers rather than just the one, the command center, this here is really to come, is the signal house, right? It interprets everything, and it's the recipient and it's the control aspect, but it's not where the guidance initiates. And it's also really important to remember that the mind can't actually calibrate the mind. We need to get out of the mind to calibrate our mind. We've got to get out of our heads and into our hearts. And that's exactly what mindfulness does. It actually plonks us into our heart space. So mindfulness is actually heartfulness, in my opinion. My humble opinion. Anyway, I do digress. So, a couple of little humnav lessons there. About my phrase for this year is all about walking with power, with purpose, with passion, with impact, with grace, with love, with unconditionality. And for me, that represents getting onto larger stages and to share my messages around unconditionality, leading through the lens of love, NoMADness. I want you guys to be able to benefit from the 9 years that I have been as a nomad. Yes, 9 years. I'm in my 9th year of being a nomad, of having no fixed address, right? Of owning only 20 kilos. Can you imagine how freeing that is? And there are so many wonderful life lessons that can be learned. You know, I have this sacred space within me. I have this forever sense of peace and harmony within me. And I don't subscribe to madness anymore. I'm a nomad and I have no madness. Don't get me wrong. I still have moments of chaos because I'm human, and I have big moments of messiness, but they are not who I am. They're just stuff happening or going through me, right? And so it's really important to know how to interpret and move through all of these things. So I want to share those lessons from my nomadic life, or my nomadness life. And so that's what it's all about for me. Now, once I made that decision, it's really interesting. 2 things happened around divine, this is where I want to talk about divine timing for a moment, and the fact that you take the first step and the universe follows, right? So we are supported. Everything is support. If we can just see that and open our eyes to that and get curious around that and see the invitation to see it that way. Things are here to give us emphasis. And so sometimes they may be uncomfortable. They might put us into discomfort. But if that's the case, then you've been missing previous messages along the way. And the universe wants to plonk you into discomfort to stop, because it's trying to stop you from doing what you can constantly do, the same thing. You know, and definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting the same different result, right? So when we get into discomfort, it is actually the forewarning of courage. Because courage is all about being comfortable when you're discomfort. But when you get into discomfort, it's an opportunity and an invitation to see where you can grow beyond the restrictions that you have placed upon yourself, or grow beyond a self-limiting belief, or grow beyond a fear, or grow beyond some unconditionality that you have been conditioned into. Let me say that again. I got a bit confusing then. It's an opportunity to let go of conditioning that we have and move into that space of unconditionality. Unconditionality is all about doing things without expecting anything in return. You do it for the love of it. You do it for the love of you. You do it for the love of what you are expressing from within you, right? So, so this divine timing, two things. I get a house sit, and I, down here at Avalon, and the dog that it's Bella, who I'm looking after, has to wear a muzzle. The universe gives me a dog with a muzzle, and I am stepping through my fear of getting on the public stage. So, Jenny, what, how, where, and what have you been doing to muzzle yourself, right? And popping the muzzle on her every day really activates me. And so it's really bringing into consciousness where and how I'm muzzling myself. Isn't that a wonderful support thing for the universe to give me, to create that in my face awareness? How wonderful is that? I am so, so fortunate to have that sort of support from the universe. And you can too if you look at things in that way as support, right? Now, the second thing is that I get this Facebook ad, and I never, ever really tune into Facebook ads. But what catches me is two words: big talk, right? And I'm going to talk more about this because I need to share this person, because they're going to be a very special person, because I've signed up for them for 12 months and they're going to help me immensely. But more on them tomorrow. So I sign up for this 2-day masterclass around big talk, and it's about honing and crafting your message to be able to get on the big stage, to do TEDx type talks, to maybe even land on stages like Forbes, and to get on the big stage, have a big talk, and talk to a big audience and have a big impact. And I just, as soon as I was on that masterclass, and as part of the masterclass, you could actually apply for a hot seat. And what is a hot seat, you might ask? Well, it's when you are workshopped live on the masterclass. And so I signed up for it. Those sorts of things terrify the crap out of me. And I thought, no, I'm doing it. I'm signing up for it. And so the first day went and I didn't get called up. And the first half of the second day went and I didn't get called up. And by that stage I was thinking, oh man, I just have to be in this community. They are like souled and hearted people. This woman that I did the course with, and I will reveal her name and everything tomorrow, she was amazing. And I just thought, I need her. I need her support. I need her expertise. I watched her operate in her zone of genius for pretty much, it was between 5 and 7 hours across each day. And she never tired. She never was not present. Her energy was calm, beautiful, but precise and strong. And she just, I don't know, she worked her magic. And I just thought, this is what I need. This is the support I need. And when I was in and listening to all the people that were jumping on hot seats, and she was bringing in, people from her team and all of that, I just thought, man, I just want to be part of this community. These people are amazing. There was this gorgeous sense of love and respect and appreciation, and just seeing you for who you are and what you are was incredible. And so, you know what? I signed up. I signed up for her 12-week course and program where I'm going to get my speech crafted, my messages crafted. I'm going to write my script. I'm going to present my script. I'm going to get critiqued. And then I'm freaking going to land a gig. And I have set an agenda for I've set a goal for myself that I'm going to do my first big stage talk before I'm 60. Right? That's in June. So, the course starts next week and it finishes midway through May, and I'm going to get on a stage. And it's going to be a big stage, and I'm going to share my message, and it's going to be the beginning of my bigger public persona and teaching. And I can't even speak. That's how much it terrifies me. HumNav is coming to life. It really is. The Human Navigation Project needs to be felt, lived, breathed, considered by everyone on this planet. It is a very different way of looking at personal and professional development. And that whole space could do with a makeover and some fresh ideas. And I got them. And there are lots of other people that have them as well that will fit into all of this as well. So I want to be part of that, and I want to deliver something fresh, exciting, and a different way of looking at things, a different way of looking at you, a different way of looking at how people react to you, about how you react to others, and just this whole aspect of you have this amazing internal guidance. You have your own GPS, customized GPS system that's here to help you and guide you to living the dreams that you want to live, to live, find the truth of you, and to live your optimal life or your best life, or all of that. All of those things that everyone is like hankering for. You've got the methodology and the know-how and the capability. Everything is within you right now. You just need to know how to dial it into it. And that's what I can help you with. I can help you dial into all of that. And that's what I want to do. I want to awaken people to what they have within them. And then I want to help them use it, right? And when we do this together, together we can do more. We really can. And we can be more importantly. We can be more with our energy, with our light, with everything that we bring to the party. If we step into our own light and our love and our zone of geniuses, and we do that, and we shine brightly, it actually gives others permission to do so as well. And that's what I want to help people do. So my phrase for 2023 is to walk with power, passion, purpose, and grace. And a whole bunch of other things, love and conditionality and all that sort of stuff too. I'd be interested to know, what is your theme for 2023? What do you want to do? Mine, as I said, is all about walking in that way. And to me, the key is I got to get on some big stages, and I got to start sharing a bigger message around HumNav, the human navigation process. Yes, you have the answers within you. You have your own internal GPS that can guide you. How many times have you sat somewhere or, silently cried to yourself, I wish someone would tell me just what to do, right? Well, you can tell yourself what to do. You've got all the feedback and all the information at your fingertips within you and outside of you. You just got to know how to dial into it and how to read it and how to interpret it, and then how to embody it and how to act on it. And I can help you there. So that is what my phrase for walking with passion, power and purpose and grace and love and unconditionality, that is what that's all about. Okay? So tell me, what's your theme for 2023? I'd really love to know. Share. Maybe, do you have a word? Do you have an intention? Do you have a mantra? Let me know. Share. Please share. All right. I'm going to catch you later. I'm going to get Bella back, and I'm going to have a nice cup of coffee, sit in my swing, and start doing some work. Alrighty, catch you later. Bye.